Hey guys, what's up? This is Shan Heather, and in this video I'm going to show you all of the hidden feature and some useful tips that you can use on your Huawei Mate 10, Mate 10 Pro or any of the Huawei or Honor smartphone running on Emotion UI 8 for better productivity. I have already shared few of the tips and tricks in some previous videos, so I'm going to skip those parts. To reduce the duration of this video, you can watch them individually by visiting the links given in the description of this video. So let's start now. So here is the Huawei Mate 10. First of all, if you want to take a screenshot, then what you have to do, you need to press the power key and volume down key together and a screenshot will be captured. But there are 6 different methods to capture a screenshot on Huawei Mate 10, Mate 10 Pro, depending on the purpose for which you would like to take the screenshot. So do not forget to watch the previous videos where I have shared all of these 6 methods. So if you just pinch like this on the home screen, here you will find the option to customize your screen. So you can change the wallpaper, you can even use the illusion and scrollable option. What illusion does exactly, if you select it, then it will make it blurry. The background will be blurry, as you can see here, and if you make it scrollable, then the wallpaper will move along with the home screen. So let me show you. You can even select for lock screen or home screen or both. And now if I scroll, you can see that the wallpaper is scrolling along with the home screen. So this is how you can customize the wallpaper. You can select any of these widgets to place on the home screen, and then there is transition. There are lots of transition, and here is the live demo. If you select one of these transitions, so how the home screen content will move for each of them. So depending on your choice, you can select any of them. And if you go to the settings, here you will find lots of nice options. The first one is home layout. So whether you would like to have 5:5, 5:4 or 4:5 icon set on the home screen. Right now it's 5:5. You can select 5:4 as well, and if you select 5:4 and then go back, you can see that there is now lots of empty space between 2 rows of app icons. And then there is the option of auto aligning of application. If you remove any application, then rest of the icons will be auto align, or you can shake to align the home screen icons. Then there's the option called badge app icons. If you tap on this, you will get the option to select whether you would like to get the badge icon like this, just a tiny small dot showing that there is a notification waiting for you, or if you select the unread message, it will show you the number of notification for that particular message. Right now I don't have any application supporting the unread message count, so that's why it's not showing here. And then the next one is app suggestion, whether you would like to get some app suggestion. Search results, you can customize as well, that which all applications you would like to appear in the search result. And then there is home screen crop, that allows home screens to loop. And then there's the Google feed. If you go to the home screen, here is the Google feed on the left hand side. You can even remove it if you want, just by going to the settings and tapping on this slider. And now if you go to the home screen, there is no Google feed, as you can see. Then the next one is auto rotate, whether you would like your home screen to rotate automatically or not. So right now it's turned off. If you turn it off and go here, you can see now the home screen is rotating as well. So this is a very nice and useful feature. So this is all you got in the settings. And now if you go to the settings and then go to the display, here you will find lots of options once again. So the first one is brightness, the very basic one. Color temperature, if you go here, you can select the color temperature of your device. So if you go to warm, you can see that the screen is more yellowish. If you go to cold, it will be more white. And depending on your comfort level, you can select any of them. You can even slide this tiny pointer to select the exact color temperature you want, or you can just select the default one. So it's totally up to you. And then you got the home screen style. if you go to the home screen, you can see there is no app drawer by default. So this is where you can change your app drawer. If you go to the display, then go to the home screen style, the standard one is the home screen without app drawer. If you select the drawer and then you go back to your home screen, you will see there is a new button coming in the center, and that's the app drawer. So if you just tap on this, all of these applications, they will be appear in app drawer, and you can even tap on any of these alphabets to access a particular application starting from that alphabet, as you can see here. So this is how you can get an app drawer on your Huawei Mate 10 or Mate 10 Pro smartphone. And then there is the wallpaper that we have already seen how to change the wallpaper. After that, it's view mode. So here you can see the view mode is at default. You can reduce the size, make it smaller, you will get more content on the screen, or you can make it larger. So depending on your choice, you can select any of these options, larger, default, or smaller. Same goes with the text size. You can make it huge, you can make it normal, and then there is text style. So right now we got 3 fonts. You can select any of these. Here is the sample how it will look after selecting the Dubai font, or you can select the Huawei Sans. It's totally up to you, or you can just go with the default one. Then there is screen resolution. Actually, Mate 10, it comes with WQHD resolution, so you will get 3 options. For Mate 10 Pro, you will get 2 options because Mate 10 is a full HD device. So screen resolution available to select for Huawei Mate 10 is HD, Full HD, and WQHD. For Mate 10 Pro, you will get HD and Full HD. And then there is a smart resolution option. If you select this, it will select the screen resolution depending on your activity and performance. So it will reduce the resolution to increase the battery life, or if you do not want and want to go consistent with particular resolution, then you can select from here as well. And then there is screensaver. You can select screensaver whether you would like to see screensavers from the camera, screenshot, or magazine unlock, and you can change the duration here as well. And then what we got is the color mode. So here you will get some color saturation option. This is the vivid. You can see it's so saturated in color. If you go to normal, it's a bit warm, and these are the 2 options available for you. And then there is the basic auto rotate screen option that you can use on your Huawei Mate 10 or Mate 10 Pro smartphone's home screen. And if you go to wireless and network, you will get lots of options. You can even select whether you would like to have the LTE Cat 16 network capability on your device or not. You can do all of these settings, like which device, which SIM card you would like to use for the calling or data, and all these usual stuff that you will get. And one very nice feature in mobile data section is the networked apps. If you go here, you will find a list of all of the applications that are allowed to use the mobile data and Wi-Fi. So if you want to save your mobile internet and you do not want any particular application to consume your mobile data or to run on Wi-Fi, you can just deselect these check marks. For example, I do not want Asphalt Nitro, that's a game, to use my mobile data. So I can just tap on this, or you can select Wi-Fi as well. So it's totally up to you, and this feature is available for system applications as well. So you can see that all of these applications, they are allowed to run on mobile data. By default, they are allowed to run on Wi-Fi, and you cannot make any changes. But if you want to save your mobile internet package, then you can just uncheck any of these and let them run only on Wi-Fi. And you can do the same with any of the applications installed on your smartphone here as well. And in the device connection, here you will find one very interesting option along with the usual Bluetooth, NFC, and mirror share. That's easy projection. What exactly it does, that if you connect your Huawei Mate 10 or Mate 10 Pro using a USB Type-C to HDMI cable with an external screen, then that screen will be converted into a desktop, and then you can use your smartphone and desktop separately at the very same time using the Bluetooth keyboard and mouse. So this is a very nice and productive feature of Huawei Mate 10 or Mate 10 Pro. If you tap on this, here you will get more instruction and information how to use this feature. And if you go to apps and notification, lots of options are available for you here. First of all, if you go to the apps, here you will find the list of all application. If you tap on settings, here you will get few more options. The first one is app permission. If you go here, you can see that which all applications got access to a particular kind of service or sensor. For example, you can see that out of 17, 2 applications are allowed to use the camera. That's messaging and camera. You can manually turn on. For example, if you want gallery to access the camera, you can just switch it on. Or if you are finding that there is an app that does not need camera but still the permission is given, you can just turn it off from here. So this is a very nice feature for the privacy and safety. Same goes with the microphone. You can see that Google, messaging, recorder, camera are using my microphone. If you do not want Google to use your microphone, you can just turn it off. So this is how you can adjust the app permission settings. Then if you go to the app links, here you will find one interesting option. What it does exactly, that it lets you select the links and URLs from a particular application. So for example, if you go to the booking.com application and tap on supported links, here it will show you lots of options like securebooking.com, booking.com. So it is showing that which all links the application will open if there is any link in that. Same goes with the contacts. Contacts is integrated with LinkedIn, so the option is available for the LinkedIn, and here you can see lots of options are there. For example, maps is going to mappy.google.pl. So this is a very nice thing, and you can turn it off totally as well. And then there is notification assistant. If you go here, you can see whether any notification assistant is activated or not. Right now there is nothing. And if you go to advanced in special access, this is where you will find lots and lots of interesting options. So the first one is ignore battery optimization. Here you can see that all of these applications, they are allowed. If you just tap on camera, you will see 2 options, don't allow and allow. If you select don't allow, then it will improve your battery life, and if you select allow, that means it will ignore battery optimization for this particular application, so it will drain the battery exactly. So you can see that all of these applications are allowed. You can just select any of these to improve the battery performance. And then there is device administrator that can remotely wipe your device and perform all kind of stuff from the internet remotely. So you can see that files and find my device applications, they got the access right now. And then there's DND. You can select for which application you would like to enable it. Draw over other apps. If you use Messenger or some kind of application, you can see that sometimes a pop-up appears on the corner of the screen, like do you recorder, Messenger. So these applications can draw over other apps. If you go here, you can see that a huge list of applications is provided. You can just provide the access or disable it. And then there is write system settings, which all applications are the capable of writing to your system. So for security reason, if you find any application that should not be here, you can just go there and tap on this slider to disable the access to the system of your Huawei Mate 10, Mate 10 Pro, or any of the Huawei smartphone running on Emotion UI. And then there is picture-in-picture that let you watch a video on the corner of the screen while doing some other task. There is notification access provided to Android system, Huawei Home, Truecaller. Right now all of them are disabled. You can enable it. And one nice feature is premium SMS access. So you can select which all applications got the premium SMS access, because sometimes few applications got this feature that will consume your money if you just use it. So it's better to have an eye on this. And then unrestricted data access. You can see that all of these applications are there, and Google Play service got unrestricted data access. So if you want to give this priority to any other application, you can just tap on this slider and you can activate it. It's totally up to you. And even you can give this permission to system, process and applications as well. And then the last one is usage access. You can see that all these applications got access for the usage. If you go here, you can get more information. That usage access allows an app to track what other applications you are using and how often. So depending on your requirement, you can just select or reject it. So these are some very nice and interesting features for configuration of your applications on Huawei Mate 10 and Mate 10 Pro, or any of the Huawei or Honor smartphone running on the Emotion UI. And then when you go back from here to notification management, here you will find the list of applications that are allowed for the notification. For example, if I go to Asphalt Nitro, here you can see that what kind of notification it can send to my Huawei Mate 10. So display in the status bars, banners, ringtone, vibrate, badges, so all kind of notification it can send to the screen of my Huawei Mate 10. So if you do not want to get any notification from a particular application, then you can just go to this list and tap on that particular application, and then you can just tap on this slider to allow or reject the notification access. So you can see now the Dragon Mania, this game, this application cannot send me any notification of any kind. So this is also a very useful feature. You can see that all of these applications are showing in this list here. And if you tap on this tiny 3 dots here, you will see 2 options: lock screen notification. If you go here, you will get the option whether you would like to get notification on the lock screen, hide, or display all. It's the same that you get while setting up your fingerprint or pin password security. And then there is another option called badges that we have already seen, whether you would like to see the badge mode for the notification or the unread notification, unchecked notification count. And then there is permission. If you go here, once again you will see the same options, that which all applications can access a particular type of service or hardware. And then there is default apps. So you can select which all applications you would like to use as default for a particular task. For example, call, obviously we got dialer, but there is Truecaller as well that comes with a dialer, and you can use it for making calls. Same goes with the music as well. You got Google Play Music and Huawei Music, so you can select any of these 2 as the default, and whenever you will use the music application, that particular application will be used to play songs and all. Then there is App Twin. You can use Facebook and Facebook Messenger in App Twin to log in into 2 different accounts at the very same time. So if you got 2 Facebook accounts, 2 Messenger account, then you can just tap on this slider, and then you will get 2 Facebook on your device. You can see that we got 2 Facebook, one Facebook here, one here. You can do the same with Messenger as well. Twin app created. Now let's go to the app drawer, and you will find that there will be 2 messengers. So this is a very useful feature that let you use 2 user accounts at the same time. And then there is notification and status bar. The very first one is whether you would like the screen to be turned on when the notification comes or not. You can just tap on the slider, totally up to you. And then the second option is pulse notification light, that let the notification LED blinks whenever there is notification. Then another one is display carrier name. As you can see right now it's showing no service. If I just turn it on, that no service will be disappeared. If it is turned on and there is a SIM card installed, then it will show the name of the carrier like Virgin, Airtel, Saudi Telecom, depending on the SIM card you are using. Then once again there is notification method, whether you would like to get the icons, badge icons, or numbers, or none. So right now it's icons. And then next one is to display the network speed in the notification panel, that how much speed uploading and downloading you are getting exactly at that moment. And then there is battery percentage. If you just select next to battery icon, then a percentage icon will appear next to the battery icon or inside. So you can see right now it's next to the battery, and then it goes inside the battery. So this is how you can customize your notification on Huawei Mate 10 or Mate 10 Pro smartphone. And if you go to the settings and then go to the battery, here you will find lots of options. The first one is power saving mode. If you just turn it on, it will show you this message that this mode limits background app activity, disable email, auto syncs, and blah blah. If you just tap on it, the battery life of your device will be increased. So you can see that it was showing 1 day 6 hours, now it is showing 2 days. If I go to the ultra power saving mode, it will give me 5 days 9 hours of battery life. So depending on your requirement, you can select any of these two modes, but you need to keep this thing in mind that these two power saving modes reduce the performance of the device but increases the battery performance. Then there is screen resolution that you can select to improve the battery life. If you select the smart resolution, by default it will reduce or increase the screen resolution, save power depending on your need, or you can just select 720p or full HD by default. And then there is launch. If you go here, then you can see that there is a list of applications that will be launched automatically. So you can see it's a huge list of applications. For example, you do not want for all of these games, Asphalt Nitro, Assassin's Creed, to launch automatically and run in the background, right? So you can just tap on this slider and then you will get three options once again. Auto launch in specific scenarios, secondary launch can be launched by any other applications, or keep running in the background. So you can just tap on these sliders depending on your need, which kind of launch you want for that particular application, and then you will see that right now it is showing manage manually because all three options are disabled. So you can select any of these applications and do the same to improve the battery performance of your device, and it will help a lot because most of the battery is consumed by the applications running in the background, and that's why the battery optimization applications are so popular. And then there is optimize. If you go here, you will get a list of tips and tricks that what you can do to improve the battery performance of your device. So the first one is screen timeout set to 5 minutes. You can reduce it to 15 seconds to optimize it. If you just tap on this change will be done automatically. Then there is auto sync turned on, turn it off to save power. Auto rotate turned on, turn it off to save power. So if I just tap on optimize here, you can see auto rotate turned off. If I go here, you can see right now it's off. So this is what exactly it does. So this is also a very smart and useful feature of Emotion UI on Huawei Mate 10, Mate 10 Pro. Then there is battery percentage, whether you would like to see next to icon or in icon. And if you go to the settings, here you will find more information once again and more options. The first one is power intensive prompt. What it does, if this slider is on, whenever a particular application is consuming lots of battery, you will get a notification in notification bar that this particular application is consuming battery a lot. Just switch it off to save your battery. And if you go to power intensive app history, it will show you the history of all of the applications that came into the radar of power intensive prompt. And then next option is about the Wi-Fi. Keep Wi-Fi on when sleeping. If it is always on, obviously your battery will be reduced, so you can select always while charging or never. It's totally up to you. And the same you will get with the mobile data as well. And if you go to the about section of ultra power saving mode, it will show you that it will reduce the performance of the device but will increase the battery performance. So this is how you can improve the battery life of your Huawei Mate 10, Mate 10 Pro smartphone by using all of these nice features and customizing the battery performance of your device. And after that, there is sound. All of the usual options are provided here. One nice feature is there that you may not know earlier if you are not using a flagship Huawei smartphone, that's Studio Plus. What exactly it does, there is just one speaker here at the bottom of Huawei Mate 10 or Mate 10 Pro, Mate 9, but if you turn on this option Studio Plus and use the device in horizontal mode, then this earpiece will start working as a speaker as well. So there will be two speakers working in horizontal mode and you will get the stereo effect. So this is what Studio Plus is all about, that if you turn it on in landscape orientation, it will automatically switches audio from high quality mode to stereo. So this is a nice feature of Huawei Mate 10, Mate 10 Pro smartphone. If you tap on more sound setting here, you will get more information, whether you would like to get screen lock sound, screenshot sound, screen touch, vibrate on touch, and all of the usual sound on notification and stuff. And then there is storage. If you go here, you can see the data regarding what kind of files are consuming the storage, and basically the most important thing here is the storage cleaner. If you go here, it will scan the device and then it will show you some options and suggestions that you can clean up similar kind of or blurry photos. So you can see that there are 43.7 MB of images that are pretty much similar in content or they are blurry. So this is a very nice and a smart feature of Huawei Mate 10. I think the credit goes to Kirin 970, the AI processor on the device. And then there is the list of applications that you are not using currently or you haven't used since a long time, so you can just uninstall them as well. If you tap on check, it will show you which all applications are there under the unused apps category, and then you can just select them and then tap on delete and these all will be deleted. So this is also a very nice and a smart feature to improve the free some internal storage of your device. So now let's go to security and privacy. So the first one is Google Play Protect. What exactly it does, if you turn it on for your personal profile, it will check all of the applications that you are downloading and notify you whether there is any fishy application. Then there is Find My Device that you can use to remotely track your device, perform a hard reset for your privacy and security if someone has stolen your device. And then there is fingerprint ID, screen locks and password, private space, file safe, app lock. I have already made separate videos for all of these, so you can just watch them by visiting the links in the description of this video. And then there is more. If you go here, you will get some information that whether you would like to provide device administration option and whether you would like to install unknown applications using the APK files. You can just see that which all applications got privilege for that. You can select yes or no, allow app installs. So this is also a very nice feature that you can use for security purpose, that if you find any application here that should not install any other application on your device, then you can just go here and tap on the slider to not provide the access to install the application on your smartphone. And then there are some extra feature, whether you would like to use G Suite, to use HDB on your PC, and all of the usual security and privacy stuff that we have seen in other Android smartphones as well. And then there is user account. This is also a very basic one. You can use a personal or twin account as a guest mode to have two different accounts on your device. And one interesting stuff is smart assistants. So I have already uploaded the video for one hand UI, motion control, all of these features. And if you go to the voice control here, then you will find few nice and interesting options. The first one is voice wake up. If you go here, once again you need to turn on the slider to use the voice wake up, and then you will get lots of nice and interesting options. For example, if you turn it on, first of all you will have to use your voice 3 times for the voice recognition first of all. So if you just tap on this, okay Amy, okay Amy, okay Amy. So the training is completed and you can just tap on this, and now you will see more options are enabled now and I can use them. So the first one is find your phone. After waking your phone with voice wake up, say where are you to find your phone. Okay Amy, where are you? So you can see that my phone is ringing right now and you can listen where it is and you can just come and pick it up. So this is how you can use it.
I'm here.
So this is a very nice and interesting feature. Then the next one is phone calls. So you can just say okay Amy and call. You can see that right now it's looking to make a call. So you can just say any name, okay Amy, call this person, and then the call will be made. Then there is the option to select the wake up phrase. Right now it's okay Amy. You can even customize it depending on your choice. And wake up phrase training, you can do it once again if you want. If you are changing the name, instead of Amy, you like Cortana, Siri, whatever you would like to call. And then there is ringtone. You can select which ringtone you would like to use while looking for the phone. So you can use a different ringtone or a special ringtone just for this purpose to find your device quickly. And then there is some tips provided as well, how to use with a headset and how to improve the accuracy. So this is how you can use the voice commands to answer the call and find your phone very easily if you cannot see where it is exactly. And then there is quick calling. If you go here, you can see that it says quick calling let you quickly initiate call when the screen is turned off. With the screen off, simply press and hold the power down button, and when you hear the prompt, say the name of the contact you would like to call. So this is how you can use this feature to quickly make a call when the device is locked. And then what you got is answer call with voice control. So you can just say answer call or reject call to answer or reject call if you just turn it on. So you will see that the speaker will be automatically turned on for hands-free talking when a call is connected. So you need to keep this thing in mind. And then there is voice broadcast incoming calls, but it works only when the headset is connected. You can just use this slider to turn it on or off. And then voice command language, it lets you select the accent in which you speak. So you can select any of these accent or the language that you are going to use for the voice control on Huawei Mate 10, Mate 10 Pro smartphones. And then there is offline voice broadcasting. What it does exactly, it downloads voice packages to use voice broadcasting when offline. Once again, a huge list of languages that you can select here. So this is how you can use the voice control on your Huawei Mate 10, Mate 10 Pro for better productivity and use the device just with your voice. And then there is schedule power on or off that you can use to switch on the device and switch it off depending on these times that you select. And then there is a smart cover. If you got a cover, then you can select whether you would like to see the content on the smart window or no window. So it's once again very optional. And then there is touch disable mode. That's regular but a useful feature that let you disable the touch sensitivity when you put your device in your trouser, on your bag. And then there is glove mode. If you're using the gloves, then you can just switch it on and the touch screen responsiveness sensitivity will increase. And then what we got is Google service, all of the basic options and settings. And then what we got is the system. Here you will find once again few more options that are hidden in the system settings. So if you go to the about phone, you will get the information about the phone. Obviously, system update let you update the system, language and input. If you go here, you can select the virtual keyboard, whether you would like to connect a physical keyboard, and all of the usual autofill text to speech and pointer speed option. And if you go to date and time, all of the usual options are there. You can select the dual clock mode when you're traveling and the device is in roaming. And accessibility is where you will find some nice features, but all of these are pretty common that you will find in any Android smartphone. You can use them to improve your productivity as well. And then what we got is the simple mode. This is a nice feature. What exactly it does, that it converts the device into a simple smartphone. So if you just tap on apply here, then it will convert this Huawei smartphone to a very simple looking device. So you can see that these are the only options that I got on my Huawei Mate 10. So if you're going to give this phone as a gift to some elderly people or just want them to use, then you can activate the easy mode so they can use the device without facing any issue. And if you want to get out of this easy mode and go to the standard mode, just tap on this button here and the device will return back to the regular mode. So this is also a very nice feature, the simple mode here. Then there is data transfer. If you go here, you will get this option that you can transfer your data from one smartphone to Huawei Mate 10. So you can select from other Huawei device, from any other Android smartphone or iOS depending on your requirement. Then there is backup and restore, reset and certification logos, all of the usual stuff. So these are the features and options that you got on your Emotion UI powered Huawei Mate 10, Mate 10 Pro smartphones that will improve your productivity a lot. And then there is a phone manager application provided as well. If you go to this phone manager, you will find lots of applications and options. The first one is optimize. If you tap on it, it will just optimize and give you some suggestion what you can do to improve the performance of your device. So you can see that it just optimize by performing these 4 tasks. And then you will find more options like cleanup, mobile data. If you go to the cleanup, you will see the same options that we have seen earlier. It's embedded here. If you go to the mobile data, it's the same once again, just a quick access. If you go to blog, this is something new that you can use to block a number to receive messages and calls from them. And then there is the battery saving. It's just a shortcut once again. And then there's the drop zone management, whether you would like all these applications to work in the drop zone or not. If you do not know what exactly is the drop zone management on Huawei smartphone, then you can watch our previous video where we have talked about this feature in detail just by visiting the link given in the description of this video. And then there is virus scan. So it comes with built-in antivirus, but for that you need to have the internet connection, and once the device is connected, it will run the application for cloud scanning. So this is how you can scan your device for the antivirus. And if you go to the settings, here you will find the shortcuts that you would like to get on the home screen of your device. For example, if you tap on cleanup and then tap on add and go here, you will find cleanup is added on the home screen. So this is how you can get the shortcuts from the phone manager on your home screen as well. And under the tools section, there is smart remote control application provided as well. If you have a look on the top of your Huawei Mate 10 and Mate 10 Pro, you can see this comes with an iron blaster that you can use for the smart remote control. If you tap on this, go to the add remote control section, just tap on this and you will find what kind of appliances that you would like to use with it. You can select any of these and then you will get more information about the brand and the models that you can use along with the IR Blaster, the smart remote control application on your Huawei Mate 10, Mate 10 Pro smartphones. So thanks for watching the video, friends, and do not forget to subscribe the channel for more videos, tips and tricks and hands-on videos like this. I'll see you guys next time in another video. Have a nice day.